Welcome, Virgo. As August 1st, 2026 begins, you may feel a quiet sense that something important is about to change. It isn't loud or dramatic. Instead, it's a calm inner feeling that tells you your life is slowly moving in the right direction. While others rush into the new month chasing quick results, you naturally prefer building your future one careful step at a time. Today, the universe reminds you that your patience is finally beginning to pay off. For the past several weeks, you've carried more responsibility than most people realize. You handled problems without asking for recognition. You stayed focused while others became distracted. Even when life became stressful, you continued doing what needed to be done because that's simply who you are. But today, something begins shifting. Instead of constantly feeling responsible for everything, you begin recognizing that your own happiness deserves attention too. You've spent enough time putting everyone else first. Now the universe encourages you to invest that same care into your own future. The morning begins with calm, productive energy. Your mind feels organized, allowing you to solve problems more efficiently than usual. Tasks that once seemed overwhelming suddenly become manageable because your focus is stronger than it has been in weeks. This is an excellent day to organize your plans. Review your goals. Create new strategies. Eliminate unnecessary distractions. The more organized you become today, the easier August will feel. Professionally, today's horoscope brings exciting possibilities. Your reputation for responsibility and attention to detail continues growing. Supervisors, coworkers, or business partners increasingly recognize that you're someone they can genuinely depend on. Someone important may begin trusting you with greater responsibility. At first, it may simply feel like more work. But hidden inside that opportunity is greater recognition, greater income, and greater long-term success. Don't underestimate your abilities. You have earned every opportunity approaching you. If you've been thinking about changing careers, applying for a promotion, or learning new professional skills, August becomes an ideal time to move forward. Continue improving yourself because every new skill you develop today becomes another advantage tomorrow. Business owners also receive supportive energy. New customers, improved systems, creative ideas, and stronger professional relationships begin developing naturally. Continue focusing on quality rather than speed. Success built carefully lasts much longer. Financially, today's energy encourages discipline. You naturally prefer stability over unnecessary risk, and today that mindset works in your favor. Unexpected income may appear through previous work, delayed payments, freelance opportunities, or practical investments you've already begun developing. Rather than spending impulsively, think carefully about your future. Every dollar saved today creates greater freedom tomorrow. Emotionally, August begins with powerful healing. You've spent too much time criticizing yourself for things that were never truly failures. You expected perfection. You blamed yourself whenever life didn't go exactly as planned. Today, the universe gently reminds you, perfection has never been the goal. Growth has. Every mistake you've made has taught you something valuable. Every setback has made you wiser. Stop judging yourself so harshly. You're doing far better than you realize. Love also becomes one of today's strongest themes. If you're already in a relationship, this is an excellent time to strengthen communication. Small misunderstandings disappear when both people choose honesty over assumptions. Your partner may simply need reassurance. Your patience, your kindness, your willingness to listen will mean more than expensive gifts ever could. Single Virgos receive encouraging romantic energy. Someone may unexpectedly enter your life through work, education, family, or everyday routines. This connection doesn't begin dramatically. Instead, it feels comfortable, natural, peaceful. Sometimes real love arrives quietly instead of loudly. Allow the relationship to develop without unnecessary pressure. The strongest foundations are built slowly. As the afternoon unfolds, Virgo, you'll begin realizing that many of the worries you've been carrying no longer deserve your energy. Over the past several months, you've spent a great deal of time preparing for every possible outcome. You analyzed every decision, considered every detail, and often placed enormous pressure on yourself simply because you wanted everything to be perfect. Today, the universe gently reminds you that perfection isn't what creates success. Consistency does. You don't have to know every answer before taking the next step. Sometimes progress begins the moment you decide that good enough is enough to move forward. Professionally, today's energy continues growing stronger. Someone may unexpectedly notice the quality of your work or ask for your help solving an important problem. This isn't an accident. People trust you because you've earned that trust through honesty, reliability, and careful attention to detail. If you've been hoping for recognition, today's conversations may become the beginning of something much larger. Promotion, a leadership opportunity, a new project, or even an invitation that changes your professional direction completely. Remain open to every possibility. Business owners receive particularly encouraging signs throughout the second half of the day. A customer may recommend your services to someone new. A creative marketing idea could suddenly appear. You may even discover a completely different way to increase your income without dramatically increasing your workload. Don't ignore simple ideas. Sometimes small improvements produce extraordinary results. Financially, today's horoscope encourages long-term thinking. Rather than asking, "What can I afford today?" begin asking, "What kind of financial life do I want 5 years from now?" That shift in perspective changes everything. Continue building savings. Reduce unnecessary expenses. Invest in knowledge and skills that increase your future value. The discipline you demonstrate today creates freedom tomorrow. Emotionally, something beautiful begins happening. You stop expecting yourself to carry every responsibility alone. Virgo often believes asking for help somehow represents weakness. Today proves the opposite. Allowing trusted people to support you creates stronger relationships. You don't always have to be the one solving everyone's problems. Sometimes your greatest strength is allowing someone else to care for you too. Love receives warm, supportive energy throughout the afternoon. If you're already in a relationship, today becomes an excellent opportunity to strengthen trust through honest communication. Speak openly. Listen patiently. Don't assume your partner already knows how you feel. Sometimes the words left unsaid become the greatest distance between two people. Small gestures create lasting memories today. Preparing dinner together. Taking an evening walk. Sharing dreams about the future. Laughing about ordinary moments. These experiences quietly strengthen your relationship in ways that expensive gifts never could. Single Virgos continue attracting meaningful romantic energy. Someone may enter your life through work, education, volunteering, or mutual friends. This person appreciates your intelligence before anything else. They admire your honesty, your reliability, your calm confidence. Allow the connection to develop naturally. There's no need to rush. Real love grows strongest when trust develops first. Family relationships also receive healing energy. Someone may finally apologize. An old misunderstanding may quietly disappear. Or you may simply enjoy peaceful moments with the people who know you best. Be present. These moments become precious memories later. Health also deserves attention today. Virgo naturally works hard, sometimes forgetting that rest is part of productivity. Your body has been sending small signals recently. Don't ignore them. Drink enough water. Eat nourishing meals. Stretch your body. Take short breaks away from screens. Your mind performs best when your body feels supported. Spiritually, today's lesson centers around trust. Trust your experience. Trust your instincts. Trust that everything doesn't have to be completely planned before life begins moving in the right direction. You've prepared enough. Now, it's time to believe in yourself. As evening approaches, you'll notice something quietly changing inside you. Instead of focusing on everything that's still unfinished, you begin appreciating everything you've already accomplished. That simple shift creates peace. And peace becomes one of your greatest strengths as August continues. As night slowly arrives, Virgo, you'll begin noticing that your mind feels much calmer than it did when the day first began. The endless stream of questions that usually fills your thoughts begins slowing down. Instead of worrying about everything that could happen tomorrow, you finally allow yourself to appreciate everything you've already accomplished. That emotional shift is one of today's greatest gifts. For far too long, you've measured your worth by productivity. How much work you completed, how many responsibilities you handled, how many people depended on you. But today, the universe asks you a different question. Who are you? When you're not constantly trying to prove yourself, the answer may surprise you. You are kind, wise, patient, reliable, compassionate. Those qualities have always existed inside you. They were never earned through hard work. They've always been part of who you are. Spiritually, August begins with a powerful reminder that life doesn't need to be completely planned before it becomes beautiful. Virgo naturally enjoys organization, schedules, plans, preparation. Those strengths have helped you achieve many of your goals. But today, the universe gently reminds you to leave room for surprises. Some of life's greatest blessings arrive without appointments, without warning, without careful planning. Trust that not everything needs to be controlled. Sometimes life creates something even better than the future you originally imagined. Your intuition becomes remarkably accurate tonight. Pay attention to recurring dreams, meaningful conversations, unexpected feelings, or opportunities that appear repeatedly throughout the next few days. The universe often repeats important messages until we're finally ready to notice them. Don't ignore those signs. They're quietly guiding you toward your next chapter. Socially, your circle also begins changing in positive ways. Some friendships become stronger. Some relationships naturally drift apart. Don't fear this process. Growth always changes the people surrounding you. Protect relationships built on honesty. Distance yourself from constant negativity. Your peace deserves protection. Creativity reaches an impressive level during the evening. Whether you're writing, planning, organizing, teaching, creating content, or solving practical problems, your mind works beautifully when you allow inspiration to flow without judging every idea. Stop criticizing yourself before you've even begun. Not every idea has to be perfect. Some ideas simply need the chance to grow. Health remains stable, but balance continues becoming your greatest lesson. Virgo often believes that resting means losing valuable time. Today proves the opposite. Rest increases clarity. Sleep improves creativity. Peace restores productivity. Taking care of yourself isn't wasting time. It's investing in tomorrow's success. Before today ends, spend a few quiet moments thinking about how much you've grown during the past year. Remember the fears that once controlled you, the situations that once seemed impossible, the people whose opinions once mattered too much. Now look at yourself. You're stronger, calmer, wiser, far more confident than you realize. The universe now asks you to release one final habit. Stop believing that you're always behind. You are exactly where your journey has brought you. Everything you've experienced has prepared you for what comes next. Nothing was wasted. Not the failures. Not the delays. Not even the disappointments. Every chapter has built the person standing here tonight. Walk confidently into August. Trust your experience. Trust your discipline. Trust your heart. Continue building your future one careful step at a time. Because Virgo, the life you've been patiently creating is finally beginning to take shape. The opportunities you've been waiting for are moving closer. The peace you've been searching for is already growing inside you. And as August 1st, 2026 comes to a peaceful close, the universe leaves you with one final message that deserves to remain in your heart long after today has ended. You don't have to be perfect to create an extraordinary life. Continue believing in yourself, trust the timing of your journey, and remember that every small step you take today is quietly building the remarkable future you've always deserved.